Hello, everybody. This is Arwen Lewis, and you're listening to The Arwen Lewis Show. Today, my very special guests are Los Angeles-based rock band, the Maybirds. You can look them up on social media, find them on Instagram at the Maybirds Band, on Facebook under the Maybirds. Their website is themaybirdsband.com, and you can contact them, themaybirdsband@gmail.com. You just heard an excerpt from their song Do What You Feel. And anyway, you guys, I thought we could jump back in by talking about or I would like to ask all of you, like, how would you all describe your sound per se?
Evolving.
Evolving. Yeah.
Depends which song you're talking
That's
about at
true,
this
yeah.
point.
And yeah, and I noticed that by listening through all the tracks you sent. Yeah, like what is it for you to have such like a range of genre and musical emotion? Like how do the songs talk to each other? Like, is that on purpose, or is that just what naturally happened when you came into the studio to record? Is that why you chose these five songs?
I think we all have like a core that's similar, like a hard rock kind of core that's similar. And then each of us has like another area that we feel strongly about. And so I think the songs just kind of get pulled around in all that common area. They might go a little more towards pop or a little more jazzy or a little more heavy. But I think that's just the three of us pushing and pulling as we're writing a song. I think yeah, I think you get a sample of what each one of us has contributed by listening to the different songs, which is one of the coolest things I think about this band.
Yeah, and since there's only three of you, there's space for that for it to evolve that way too, which is
Yeah,
really
that's a good
cool.
point. Yeah.
And yeah, just showcase that. Does it depend on what kind of tequila you're drinking?
So sorry about my phone. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Currently, we're drinking, what is that?
Cazadores.
Cazadores, yeah.
Oh, nice.
We're fans of the Blanco.
Blanco.
Yeah.
Well, Casadores, if you're interested in sponsoring the Maybirds.
So yeah, this is an open letter to any tequila makers out there. The Maybirds are currently looking for tequila sponsors. We are happy to attach it to all our promotional materials. We are a really, God, I was going to say we're really good spokespeople. Not today. But I guess I just got excited. But yes, to anybody listening, if you own a tequila company, we're the band for you.
Until we release our own.
Yes.
Of course.
Get it while it's hot.
Yeah, and then you can have like a little margarita bar next to your stage. That could be a thing for the spectacle.
Arwen, can you manage us?
I would love to be your event planner.
Seriously.
Done.
Yeah.
I love a good party, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And so and since Spiders is a really fun song, I thought you could tell me about how that song came to life. Was it the drum beat first? Was it the bass? Was it the guitar? Did somebody hear? Do one of you hear the things in your head?
I think that was just like a weird I personally try to pay attention to just odd duck things in my day-to-day life, and I write like a little something every day, like a blurb or this or that. And that day I remember I was thinking about stacking thirds for some reason, and because maybe it was the three-piece or whatever. And I'm like, wonder what that sounds like, and I just strummed a minor third on a minor third. Well, that's weird. And then I moved a note, and then I don't know, Alex just started that ridiculous shuffle that was just insane.
Yeah,
and
the shuffle's insane.
And then I'm like, all right, see, Audrey, sure, So the next thing you know, basically because the beat was so odd, it was unexpected for me. We just started to jam, and then the next thing you know, we're like, okay, well, when that happens and we all feel it, we'll go up to the microphones and see what comes out. And then we're like, all right, we like this part, and then where do you feel next, and how about this, and eventually we kind of coalesced the bits and the bones, and that song's about chastising social media.
Again.
Yeah. I'm gonna get like social media hate, but I just really feel like I said, I think it is a threat to our society. It's a threat to love, and that's what that song is kind of. It's like, wake up, get the spiders off your brain, you're being hypnotized. That was, these guys give me a lot of leeway with lyrics, which is very kind. And like I said, sometimes it leans on bad poetry, but I always try to get the message across, somehow. And that's what that song is about. And I feel like everything that we write, like, right, whenever I find myself writing anything, there's always an emotion that, if you just pay attention to it, that you could funnel it into something to say, something from your heart.
Right.
And that's what that kind of called to me about the like shake you up, wake you up kind of feel that it gives you. It's creepy, then it's punky, and it's like, and then Audrey and I really love Judas Priest, and we're talking about, we sometimes jam on Victim of Changes, and we wanted sort of like that middle part where it kind of slows down, Well, she was beautiful.
Yeah, it's a tribute.
So
it's a
yeah, we're
tribute
like,
to
let's rip
Judas
that
Priest.
off, I was like, okay. And so we wanted to bring it down there for a second, and just have like a message of hope, not just doom, gloom, and minor and holy cow at the end of the world type of stuff.
Yeah, and it really shows your personalities too, like as musicians. That's why I really liked it, and I love the message. And yeah, the shuffle, like you said, is insane.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the drums, that song would never have happened. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, no, really. I mean, yeah.
yeah. No, I'm right there. I mean, I'm always the drum beat is like, yeah, it's the heartbeat, right? And then,
It
like I
is. Yeah.
said before, everything coming together is the whole function of the being or the band. So anyway, we're running out of time again for this little segment. So we're gonna take everybody out to break with your single Sanctuary. And they're gonna hear an excerpt from that, and then another excerpt from Glorious Day when they come back in. And yeah, everybody, you can look up the Maybirds. You can find their music, buy it on any of your favorite digital listening platforms or stream it. Find them on Facebook at the Maybirds, just under the Maybirds, Instagram at the Maybirds Band. Their website is www.themaybirdsband.com. And if people want to come see you live, is the best thing to do to visit your website to see your show dates.
Yes, so that should be current all the time if I've done my job right.
Sounds good. And you can contact them at themaybirdsband@gmail.com. And this is Arwen Lewis. You're listening to the Arwen Lewis Show, and we'll be right back.
Woo.